And we all speak, but not everybody speak well. Even Jesus loved everybody, but he did not give everybody access. Let yourself be a book that you should read. Everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and I'm super excited to have you coming back to watch my video. If you are a first timer, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Miss Soma Ilichukwu, and I'm a certified confidence coach and director, School of Confidence, popularly known as the Confidence Doctor. And on this channel, I talk about faith, life, and confidence. And if this is something you love or you would want to see, do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, because I'm going to be sharing how you can be a confident person. And I've been in this job for like 5 years now. I have experience both from coaching clients, both from my life, and of course through getting better at what I do. So I've got these certifications that has helped me on this journey. So what I'm going to be sharing with you is something that has really worked, practicals that really work and not just theories, right? So thank you so much for coming to watch my video. Don't forget to like this video. Okay, so first of all, let us start with what confidence is. So confidence is belief, believing in anything at all. You can believe in God, or you can believe in yourself. You can even believe in somebody else. So you can go for assurance or faith. Now, there are many ways that you can build your confidence, and I like to divide confidence into two: the inner and the outer confidence. The confidence you have inside and the one you express on the outside. So inside, of course, you deal with your self-doubt and all your fears, and you get to know yourself and all that. And then the outer confidence has to do with what people see, public speaking, how you have conversations, how you dress, how you do things, and all that. But I think I'm going to focus more on the inner confidence, because that's the most important, and that is the one that people usually talk about, right? So how do you become confident? The first way to be confident is that you should seek to know God better. Now, a lot of people think that self-confidence is just something that you get to just do without involving God. I like to say that it's actually knowing God better that your confidence improves. When you get to know God better, you study the word, you pray always, you go to church, you are serious about your spiritual life. That is when you get to be confident, right? So seek to know God more, take your relationship with God seriously, and your confidence will improve. Your confidence will improve. The way you see yourself will improve. The reason people are still having self-doubts, the reason they're having fears, is because they don't have a healthy belief in themselves. So if you want to be confident, the first thing, the foundation, is that you should get serious with God. And if you have noticed, most times when you're having self-doubt or you are afraid, when you pray, you get the confidence to do what you want to do, right? So God is the first. God is the source. I think he actually takes up like 80% of your confidence. That is, if you are serious about God. So seek to know God more. It's actually seeking to know God more that you get to discover yourself, and then you get to build that confidence in yourself. You get to start believing in yourself. So if you know that your relationship with God is epileptic, I think you should actually work on it. Now, number two is that you should engage in adequate self-discovery. So what do you know about yourself? Do you know your purpose? Do you know your strengths? Do you know your weaknesses? Do you know your background? Because when people come to SOC, School of Confidence, most times I ask them about their background, and they're able to tell me the things that are happening in their family, how they were born. I even get to ask them questions like, what happened when you were born? What were you told that happened when you were born? Because some of those things get to tell them, some of these things form the limiting beliefs they have. So if they have been told that when they were born, this one happened, or they were a mistake, they didn't plan to give birth to them, sometimes it makes them feel like, okay, so that means I'm useless, I'm not important. So it kind of forms that limiting belief for them. So most of them ask these questions for this person to come to a place of adequate self-discovery that helps them to know, okay, where are my issues stemming from and how do I need to help myself? So get adequate self-discovery. Let yourself be a book that you should read. Yourself is a book you should read. Try to read yourself. Try to know what works for you. Know your triggers. Know the weaknesses you have, the things that you're not so good at, and the things that you're very good at. So that if you're feeling bad that somebody has a strength that you don't have, you can at least look at yourself and say, okay, oh, I'm good at this particular area. So everybody has strengths and weaknesses. Everybody has purpose. Everybody has things about themselves that they need to know. So you need to read yourself like a book, study yourself, observe yourself. Number three, the third way to build your confidence is that you should practice gratitude. A lot of people are not grateful. Okay, if you begin to look at your life and then you are seeing the things to be grateful for, the water you take, the food you eat, the fact that you are alive, the fact that you're healthy, your eyes can see, your mouth can speak. These are things that you pay attention to and you are grateful. You don't need to go to the hospital to see things to be grateful. And gratitude changes the game. It makes you confident because you're appreciative, you're positive, and a positive mindset helps your confidence. So practice gratitude. You can even invest in a gratitude journal, or you can get the self-care journal from me. I'm going to put it up here so that it can help you to be intentional about being grateful. So practice gratitude, be grateful. If you are thankful, you can build your confidence. Okay, so number four, the fourth way to build your confidence is that you should let go of past hurts. The thing is, you might think you are trying to hurt them back by not forgiving them, by holding on to grudges and things that have happened in the past, but you are doing yourself a disservice. So let go of past hurts. Many people have a lot of things that they are carrying with them. So they are carrying with them the fact that a guardian dealt with them when they were young. They are carrying with them the fact that they were raped. They are carrying with them the fact that something happened to them in the past. And those things being there cannot make you confident, because you will definitely be feeling that you are not free. That is just the thing. So I think, was it the other day that something happened and I was saying that I did not like this person, I did not like this person. And then I could hear God say to me that your heart is too small for you to put a lot of people you hate in your heart. Like, you need to free up yourself to be confident. You need to free up yourself to be confident, because it looks like you're in prison, and when you're in prison you are not free, and when you are not free you cannot be confident. So let go of past hurts, even from the ones that you caused and the ones they caused, even from the ones that was your fault and the ones that were their fault. Now, this thing also applies to people that find it difficult to forgive themselves. So they have made mistakes and they are finding it difficult to forgive themselves of the mistakes that they have made. It's very easy for them to make excuses for people and forgive others, but when it comes to themselves, they are struggling. So let go of past hurts, both from the ones that came from yourself and from the ones that came from people. So forgive yourself, forgive others, and be free. Let go so that you can be confident. Let go so that you can start believing in yourself, so that you can walk in that freedom, that liberty that God has given you. Now, the fifth one, eliminate comparison and unhealthy competition. So I made a video on how you can deal with comparison. I'll put it up here. Go and watch it to help you. So let go of comparison. You don't have the same destination with people. You're not going the same route with them. So following them, copying them, stalking them doesn't make you any confident, because it can make you have pride, or it can give you low self-esteem. By the time you check and see that this person is doing better, you start having low self-esteem. If you check and see that they are doing better, you start being proud. That you are doing better, start being proud. So eliminate comparison and unhealthy competition. Once you see that, okay, this relationship is not just a relationship, it's competition, subtle competition. You want to be better than me, I want to be better than you, and then we are competing. It's not going to help any of us. So eliminate comparison and unhealthy competition, and that can help you to be confident. Now, number 6 is that you should get purposeful. If you get purposeful, your confidence will improve. I used to tell people that being impactful, I'm somebody that's very passionate about impact and purpose. Being impactful, being purposeful has helped my confidence a lot. You know why? You cannot, for example, now let's say today I woke up feeling bad or feeling down or feeling that I don't want to do anything. I'm just thinking about my life. I'm crying and all that. Purpose will not give me the chance to stay in that mood for a while, because duty is calling. Okay, probably I have a section with a client and I cannot show up feeling that way. So I have to work on myself immediately so that I can get good. I can start doing what I have to do. Probably I have a live video to make, or I have a video to make. Okay, for example, now no matter how I'm feeling this morning, I already said I'm going to make these videos. If purpose is calling, I'm going to show up looking all good. I rub powder, I'm talking to you, I'm not frowning, whether no matter how I feel, whether I'm eating breakfast or not. So when purpose is calling, you don't have opportunity, you don't have chance to be feeling timid or be feeling self-doubt or be feeling fear or anything. It doesn't work on the journey of purpose. It doesn't give you room to start thinking about suicide, because people are trying to push you. A purpose will push you out of your shell. So get purposeful, right? If you're purposeful, it won't give you the chance to be giving flimsy excuses like I'm shy or I'm timid or I don't feel like today. Because purpose will just drag you out. You have no option. So get purposeful and see how your confidence will skyrocket. Number 7, build the right friendships. Build the right relationships. Don't be sentimental about your relationships. Access is earned. It is not just given. Okay? Sharpen your discernment a lot, that you can be able to tell who deserves to be your space and who doesn't. It's not about we were primary school friends, so we were secondary school neighbors, or we were this and that. If the life you're living now is not in congruence, or the values you have now is not in congruence with the values the person has, why is the person still in your circle? And another reason why you need to be intentional about your friendships and all that is because I've seen people with big dreams, and what happens is that they share the big dreams with the wrong people, and what now happens is that they lose interest. Imagine telling somebody that you want to launch this academy, and then the person is like, you, how will you do it? Are you not afraid? This one, don't you think the money will be too much? Before you know it, you start doubting yourself. You start feeling that, okay, I can't do this anymore, because of the kind of friendship you have, because of the kind of relationship or connection that you have made. So are your connections, are your relationships actually propelling you towards greatness, or are they doing the opposite? You tell them about your dreams and they discourage you. They laugh at you. They laugh you to scorn. That even say for like days, you have to think about your life before you get back at it. You don't need those kind of people in your circle. So let go of toxic people and make sure that your friendships are healthy, and make sure that you too, you're not a toxic person. Be that person that somebody is proud of to have in their circle. Somebody is proud of to say, okay, this person is my friend, because if I tell them about this, my big dreams, they're going to help me and not discourage me. Okay. And also, don't just keep friends that praise you. Keep friends that correct you. Keep friends that tell you the truth, because all those, but whether correction or praising you or complimenting you or encouraging you, all of them go hand in hand to build a better you. So let go of toxic friendships and give access to people that are deserving to be your circle. Be very intentional. Even Jesus loved everybody, but he did not give everybody access. He had disciples. He had people that were inside. He can heal you, or he's walking on the streets. He can heal you, or be going. But you see people that he gave information, people that he told things, people that knew him deeply. They were few. They were not everybody. So you have a lot of love to give. But when it comes to your space, you don't have a lot of space. Okay. Now the 8th one is that you should face challenges. Don't run from them. You're being told to do something. It's something new. You're not used to it. No problem. Try. Okay, don't run away from it. Try. When you try, you get better. Face challenges, don't run. The thing is, when you try, you have to build your confidence, because when you do it, your confidence improves. The next time you want to do something, you just borrow the confidence that you used to achieve. You used to surmount the previous one to achieve this present one. Just like David, before he killed Goliath, he was able to kill lions and bears. He had a track record of some things. He had already mastered his craft. So when you see challenges, don't run, because you will need the confidence that you used to surmount that challenge for the next one, because challenges are part of life and it's never going to end. So let's say you want to hold a big conference, an international conference. Probably when you hold a local one in your locality, it will help you to get the confidence to do the big one. So when you see things that are looking like it's looking unsurmountable, you can start taking them one after the other, and before you know it, you already surmount the larger one. So don't run from challenges, because it's trying to build your experience, it's trying to build your expertise for what is ahead. So when you see challenges, confident people don't run from challenges, they face it head on. Me and my students in SOC for kids and teens, we used to recite it. Do not run from challenges, but face it head on. It's one of the commandments that we say in our school, one of the 10 commandments of confidence. Do not run from challenges, I face it head on. I do not run from challenges, I face it head on. So you don't run from challenges, okay? You face it head on. So number 9 is that you should practice self-care. Taking care of yourself helps you to build your confidence, because Nobody can do it more than you. Okay, by the time you're taking care of yourself, you buy yourself gifts, you sleep well, you take drugs if need be, you take care of your skin. Somehow it has something it does to your brain. It communicates to your brain that you value yourself, and that in turn helps you to start believing in yourself more. But when you don't practice self-care, you don't take care of yourself, you don't do things for yourself, your brain just gets the information that you don't value yourself and you cannot be confident. It's just like not practicing self-care, and then you get outside and you want to do something, confidently. You don't even feel worthy because you don't value yourself. And part of valuing yourself is actually self-care. So practice self-care. Do not wait for people to do these things for you. Do them for yourself. So the 10th one is affirmations. I know people have a lot of things they have said about affirmations, how affirmations are not needful, how, they are not spiritual and all that. And I'm just wondering, like, okay, well, when did we get here where we feel like positive words, are not spiritual? That most times it comes from spirit. Some things that people have said about affirmations. And the thing is, I've made a lot of content on affirmations, okay? And I've said affirmations should come from where you were before and where you want to be now, okay? Calling those things that are not as though they were is in the Bible. So it's not in once that it must be scriptures that you are affirming. You can affirm what you're seeing, like where you are now in your life. You don't like it, you can affirm what you want to see. God has given you that authority. Okay, so say good things to yourself. Okay, you are freed and you're like, I'm courageous, I'm confident, I am powerful, I am bold. Those are statements that God honors because you are saying those things that are not as though they are. You're calling for the things that be not as though they are. Okay, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. You're not seeing it, but you're seeing. That is confidence. So affirm yourself, say good things to yourself, and of course affirm in line with the scriptures. Definitely, there's so many things to say in the scriptures. I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. I'm a royal priesthood. I'm a holy nation, and all that. And I'm the righteousness of God in Christ Jesus. These things are important. You can say them to boost your confidence. But when you decide, okay, that you should say things that are not necessarily scriptural, but then you are saying it out of the things you want to see and they are positive, by all means, go ahead and say it. Don't believe all those people that to say affirmations are not supposed to be, they're secular, they're not spiritual, blah. Don't listen to them. Affirmations can greatly help you on your confidence journey. Somebody wants to speak and then they're feeling nervous, they just say a few things that empower them, because your brain hears these things, your brain interprets them, and in turn helps you to be confident. Now, the last one, very important, or should I say the bonus tip, is that you should learn public speaking and conversational skills. I've told people that public speaking is not, confidence is not public speaking, but you need to have an idea of this thing, because when people are talking to you, you should be able to speak confidently, you should be able to respond confidently, and when you are in public, you should be able to speak. So these things are skills. It's not something that you are born with. Okay, there's no public speaker that was born a public speaker. They all learned it, right? They all learned it, and we all speak, but not everybody speak well. So you can learn the skill. Okay, now you can also learn how to converse, how to engage people, how to maintain a conversation. Some people are so bad at conversing with people. You cannot start a conversation, you cannot maintain it, you cannot even end it. It's very bad. So if you work on it, your confidence is going to improve, because by the time you meet new people, it helps you to know how to approach them and all that. So I hope this is helpful. If there are more ways that you feel that people can build their confidence, you can drop them on the comment section. Share this video with somebody else. And of course, if you want to register at School of Confidence, details are on the screen, and I'm going to add a flyer at the end of this video, so you can just screenshot it or reach out to us for more details. If you have questions, you can drop them, and I believe this video was valuable. Thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.